Hi, this is Heather Coleman, your intuitive medium and wellness guide. Thank you for joining me for our Choose a Card reading for the week of February 13th through 19th, Monday through Sunday. If you haven't seen the photo or if you haven't already chosen, let a number come into your mind, either 1, 2, or 3, and as tough as it might be, it's only one of them. Don't worry, if you feel drawn to more than one of them, you can listen to the messages, but you do need to choose one. Spirit is really strong on that. Choose one. Either card number 1, 2, or 3. Now, card number 1 comes from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Dreyer. Now, this is really geared toward those of us that are familiar with the intuitive and the metaphysical. So chances are that if you have chosen card number 1, you are really working on your intuitive practice. This is one of my favorite cards, number 9, Archangel Raphael, bringing us a message to encourage you to bring healing and knowledge into your life, specifically healing through knowledge. Meaning that if you have physical ailments, have you reached out maybe to someone a little more on the holistic side? Maybe you've already seen a doctor. Have you considered reaching out to an herbalist is the word that I'm getting. Have you considered reaching out to a massage therapist to help with tension and stress? So that's the idea, is have you expanded your knowledge base on what constitutes wellness? How could you take care of your everyday wellness to prevent and heal physical ailments that seem to be coming from one source? Okay, such as a headache, for a quick example. Again, this massage therapist comes up. So, little shout out to my friend Glenn Laporte, the Mobile Masseur, themobilemasseur.com, by the way. Excellent massage therapist. Now, times when I have a headache, and I tend to get one right over here in my left eye especially when I've been reading a lot. When I get a massage with Glenn, I might say, can you work on this area right here, please? Helps relieve the headaches because releasing tension in the sternocleidomastoids, scalenes, and middle neck muscle here, drawing on my knowledge as a personal trainer with you here. Releasing those muscles can release a lot of tension coming up through the head, can help the nerves change the position of our bones and muscles. All that is connected. So that is your message with card number 1 is, are you maybe looking for more holistic ways to take care of your health and heal some physical ailments? And what are some ways that you could do that? Maybe make a list. So I loved how Dan Kelsey was like, unicorn, in the comments section. You know what? The Magical Unicorns Oracle deck is one of my favorites. This is now for card number 2. I got this deck for my daughter Nadia, and who's 9 and a very gifted medium, and I use this deck a lot. She helps a lot. And okay, so another really funny thing happened when I chose the card. I went to look at it. Look! You have 2 cards. And so I asked Nadia, I know I got excited. I asked Nadia, or what are we supposed to do? Is one of those cards just for me? Am I supposed to interpret both? She says, you're supposed to interpret both of them. So, aye, Captain Psychic Medium Nadia. The first card is Best Friends, which is our cover photo. So we might say it's the strongest card perhaps in the deck. Sometimes that happens, that maybe the cover photo card is indeed one of the strongest ones. In this case, this message is very strong for you. You're being encouraged to take a deep breath and think, who is your best friend in your life right now? Who is your best friend? It might not be someone in the traditional sense, just, okay, back in school it was often someone your age or in a sport or activity with us. But who is your best friend? You know who it is intuitively from here. Let that person know how special they are to you. This is the message. And the reason, one of the ways that you're going to know this is your best friend, this person helps you do what is in card number 2, which is it's like I'm seeing a Roman numeral 2. Card number 2, the number 2, and then we've got Roman numeral 2 as a surprise. Let go of stress. So the chances are that if you tend to get very stressed, I don't know who does that. Me? I do. Your best friend is someone that helps you let go of stress every day. every day. So whoever that is, it could be your mom. It could be your spouse. It could be any family member. It could be someone you work with. It could be someone like one of my best friends lives in Michigan and we haven't met, but we've become really, really good friends. And she helps me do this. Let go of stress. So chances are that if you've chosen card number 2, you may not even realize that your best friend is someone in your life you're becoming closer with who helps you let go of stress. Find ways to connect with that person and specifically let this person know how special they are to you around Valentine's Day. Let them know that you love your best friend, you appreciate them. So that's your message if you chose card number 2. Card number 3 comes from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle deck, which is the first deck I ever got. Really, really cool. The beginning of my journey as an intuitive medium. The reason this deck came to me at that time in my life is that it's fantastic for manifesting the life that you want, even if it's like a distant dream at first. Like if you're almost seeing it like the sun over the horizon, you're like, that's the life I want, but it's way over there. Is that ever real? This deck is like the one. It's just one of the best decks to really help you with that. And so I'm realizing now that I got this at the very beginning of my journey as an intuitive medium, before I even really thought like this is going to be my thing, my full-time thing. And look now, I mean, yay, this was a couple of years ago. So that comes through for you, that the energy of that deck is really strong for you if you chose card number 3. And this card is just super, super strong in your life. The message with this card, we're going to talk about card number 3. Make a wish. And I love how this just builds synchronistically on what I was guided to tell you just now. This is a magical moment for you, magical time in your life. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. And that word manifestation came up about this whole deck. It's basically saying if you take a look at the image, I know it's probably a little blurry, not the greatest computer camera in the world here, but if you can kind of think of like in your subconscious below, this is what I would really love. And it looks wonky and upside down. It's like, can that ever be real? Make a wish. It can come right up and come real. Unicorns can be real. You can do it. Make that wish, even if it looks way far over the horizon. Like I said, a couple years ago, when I was still in fitness, and I still am in fitness, but that had been a full-time thing for me. And I had always thought that, if I go back to something full-time, it was going to be fitness. This was something that was developing. I'm over here like, yeah, I'm hearing a lot of dead people. This is kind of cool. But never at that time when I first got this deck did I think this is going to be my full-time thing, my vocation, my path, my primary thing, my bread and butter. And that's what it is, and that's what it's becoming. Fitness still being a side thing. But like I said back then, I even sat there and said, am I nuts? I mean, talking to dead people is going to become my full-time living? Am I crazy? Whatever it is that you're thinking of, no, you're not crazy. Even if it seems way out there, dream it. Make a wish, because it will become manifest in your life. And card number 3, people, whatever it is that you're wishing for, I would just be so, so honored if you would post it in the comments, share it, even send me a PM. I would love to know what your heart desires and what you're working on. And for that matter, any of the cards, I would just love to hear where and how does this resonate with you, and how is this relevant in your life. So I am wishing you all a beautiful, blessed week. Try to stay warm up here in upstate New York. We've got a few feet of snow. 2-hour delay for school tomorrow. 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, live stream. No snow delay is going to slow us down, because we're going to talk about the heart chakra, the color green, and how it can deepen in self-love and love for those around us. With Valentine's Day coming so close, there's a lot of talk of love. So I'm just really pumped up for that live stream tomorrow morning at 9:30. And as always, if you ever want to inquire about a private reading or group reading, guided meditation, group meditation, send me a PM, give me a call or an email, strengthontheRun.com. Check out the Facebook page. Pumped up, juiced up to hear your feedback on this week's reading. And if you're free at 9:30, like I said, tomorrow, hop on the live stream with me because I just love it when you guys interact and post questions and comments. It just makes it so cool. And as always, thank you all every day, every week for just making this life magical and this business magical for me. And I hope to talk to you soon.